So, hey, welcome to the Living Love Podcast. We're here at Inthafest, and we're here with.
Global, man. BH Global, man, on all platforms. Black Heart Global.
So I know nothing about you. We literally just met. So
Yeah.
tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
Man, I grew up in Raleigh, man, on the south side of Raleigh. I started doing music when I was about 16. And it just went up from there. I did a song with this guy named Marco Luca,
hmm
and I kind of got my name out there, and I just been going with the flow since.
What led you to music? Was it like anyone in your family did it? Friends
It
did
was
it?
my dad, Sean Carrington. He passed away this year.
Sorry for your
But
loss.
I appreciate it. My dad was a guitarist with Chris Brown.
What?
Yeah, so
Oh,
my
snap.
family's kind of musically inclined, so I just wanted to still fulfill the legacy.
Do you also play instruments and stuff like that, or no?
I used to play drums, but once I started singing more and I started singing in the shower, bro. It started in the shower, bro.
Yeah,
It started in the shower.
everyone sounds 10 times better in the shower. And then all of a
so
sudden,
I just put it to a mic, bro, and it just became successful.
do you remember your first ever studio session?
Yeah, I remember I was nervous, bro. I had the chills, bro, and I was like, I had my producer named Cash. His name is Cash Paradox.
Mhm.
He told me, he's like, hey man, just go in there and say what you need to say, and I did my first song, and then people started like it, so I just went with it.
You started like posting on
Yeah, I started posting on
SoundCloud and
Instagram,
everything.
SoundCloud, any platform that I could get on, I was posting it, and it just went up from there.
And then where are you at now with music? How old are you now?
I'm 21.
Okay, so where are you at now? Like what's your vision with it?
I want to. My main thing I want to do is work with Chris. I want to work with Chris. That's
Chris Brown, if you're watching this, because you're watching.
That's my main goal. I want to work with Chris, but I just really want. I really want people to feel my music. Like I feel like my music is very versatile. And I kind of can relate to a lot of things. So I feel like just be more versatile in my music and let people understand my music.
Mm. And what's like? So Chris Brown, your father worked with Chris Brown. Was he a big influence for you?
Yeah, definitely. My dad definitely was a big influence for me because if it wasn't for my dad, I probably wouldn't be doing music.
What did he say when you first made music?
When I first did it, my dad was kind of shook. He was like, "Oh, like man, you can sing." He was like, "Man, you can sing," but it was just like I started singing more, and it just went up from there.
So he supported it
Yeah,
always.
he supported all the way. Like even telling like people that he worked with, like, "Hey, my son does music." This and that and third, and it would just get the recognition that you deserve.
And who would you say is like your musically is your biggest influences? Like if you had to pick three artists that are like your biggest influences.
So one, I'm gonna go with Brent. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Brent.
You can't.
Chris,
Obviously.
for sure, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Differently, I like Jasmine Sullivan. Like I'm more like an R&B guy. So
I mess with it.
yeah.
I mess with it.
Yeah.
Hey, R&B is the way.
Yeah, R&B
bro.
is definitely the way, bro. I feel like a lot of people think it's dead because a lot of people are starting like this different genre, like Playboy Cardi type music, and it's kind of got away from the culture. So I try to bring it back.
What do you think of like the so Drake rapped right for the longest time.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden he's like a
Singer,
singer,
yeah.
R&B guy,
Yeah.
but it's still rap. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like he's starting a new lane, and then I kind of like it because when you used to Drake, you about to get like, okay, you about to get an understanding of what his music is about. But it's like when Drake started singing, I was like, okay, it's like, it sounds good. When he first did the song, it was kind of like iffy. It was like trying to get into the tune, but
Yeah,
once he started doing it, I was like, man, like I said, I love this.
because he'll be singing, and all of a sudden he drops a verse like Rich Flex.
Yeah,
And, like what are we doing?
Yeah, man, like it's a different lane for Drake, and I feel like it's getting his name more out there. Even though he was a big artist before he came out working on Degrassi and stuff, but
Jimmy in the wheelchair.
Yeah. You would never think Jimmy in the wheelchair would be this big time artist now. So it's just crazy.
So what's the craziest thing you've done as an artist so far? Like, any big like places you performed, the people you opened up for?
Crazy. One of my first performances in Atlanta.
Snap. Where at?
Me and Cash. It was I forgot the name of the place. I was so young.
What was that experience like? Because Atlanta is like a music scene.
It was a big crowd, and that's when I kind of got my name out there. Me and Marco, we did that song Faith, and it just went up from there.
That's awesome. I mean, what was it like performing in Atlanta though? Like
working in Atlanta, it was cool. Like it was like a lot of people, a lot of different artists.
The culture is
so strong.
Amazing,
like regardless on what type of music you make, they're gonna show you love.
So if you're nice, you're
nice.
Yeah,
you nice.
That's really what it is.
Sometimes if your music is not that good, they're still gonna be there for you. They're gonna support you.
Yeah,
So that's what you need in music. Because some people don't just come out the gate just being nice. It takes time. It takes practice to get in the studio, learn your craft.
And then you got those people who just all of a sudden, or they wake up and they sing and they make music. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Was that your only time performing in Atlanta?
That was my only time. That was my first time. And then I just started doing like little local Raleigh shows. I just started doing them because I took a break when my father passed, but I just started to get back in that music thing and just do it for my dad and spread the positivity through my music.
When he did pass, and if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. Was there a point where you were like, I'm done with this?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely was a point where I just didn't want to do music anymore. But one thing about my dad stayed strong on my music. Once he found out I was doing music, he wanted me to stick with it and see where it was gonna go. And I made that promise to myself that I'll get back to my music and start being more positive towards it, and not think about it as just losing my dad and doing music. Just doing something I love, because music is something I love. I grew up around a musical family.
You've been around it your whole
I've been
life.
around it my whole life, so I didn't want to give it up.
That's awesome. And was your dad the only one in your family musically inclined?
Yeah, my dad definitely. I had a couple uncles that did gospel artists, but my dad was the main one that kind of took off.
Because he worked with Chris Brown, so he was like the most poppin'.
It's crazy, yeah. He worked with Chris.
How did you get that opportunity?
I mean, he started off. My dad was an official rock boy with Jay-Z. That's how he started. He worked with Jay-Z, transitioned to Beyonce with Destiny's Child, and then he started working with Chris. Chris was his main artist, so he went with the flow with Chris because Chris showed him the most love.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, man, my dad's definitely has a name for himself.
The GOAT.
Yeah,
the GOAT. Yeah. But you said, so before we were talking, you said you're in college. What are you going for?
I'm going to college for marketing. I want to learn the business side of marketing. I go to North Carolina A&T. I'm graduating in 2024. But yeah, my major is definitely marketing.
I see that, man. You
bro.
go use it.
Gotta have the brains too, bro.
Okay, you kind of reverse psychology it. Get the degree and the insider information.
Yeah, just do it as a side hustle, because you never know what's gonna blow up. You never know if anything's gonna fall off.
That's for sure. Right. And when it does, you need to know how to market.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people don't know how to market.
They don't, and that's why the marketing field is going so down, because a lot of people don't know what they're doing.
They're just kind of like, oh, content, put it out, TikTok,
and then stuff goes down. They give up. It's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help the company rise.
Have you learned anything yet?
As far as marketing, I've just been learning about like the business side. Like everybody thinks, like when you think about marketing, they think about real estate, they think about a whole different type of opportunities, and I feel like a lot of people get away from how we can generate more money for our economy. So.
So you're in I know Darius goes there, so I've seen his
that boy's like Darius like Chris Brown out there, man. I try to tell you, man, every time I go in the hallways, hey, you seen Darius? Yeah, that man's a star.
You know my name too, right?
It's only his first year, man. I mean, I do music out there, but Darius is more involved with the music things out there. But definitely next year we'll definitely be doing a lot of stuff together.
Well, my question was, have you had any insight on like college? Like, has that like transitioned into your music?
Definitely been getting my music out there, like in class. Like, hey, can you stream my song? I did a project about my music, and I had a barcode.
No way.
I had a barcode, bro, and everybody was just scanning the music. And I was like, and I had just dropped the song, like on my project day. I was like, oh man, it was doing good. Yeah.
How many kids were in the class?
About 30 of us. We was in like the big auditorium.
Man, I see what you do with there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so you gotta promote for anywhere you go. Like if they don't mess with it, they don't mess with it. If they gonna tap in, they gonna tap in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 2023 transition to the future, right? So you graduate in 24. What's 2023 goals? Like, what are your plans for 2023?
My 2023, I want to have at least 200,000 monthly listeners. I want people to know who I am, like, regardless on what I do. If I do music, if I do marketing, I just want my name to be out there so I can have a platform to start whatever I want.
How many monthly listeners you have now?
I had at first, when I first started, I had 10,000. Now I'm back at like 4,000. And it's pretty good. It's getting up there. But
that's still pretty good.
Music. I haven't dropped a lot of music since my father passed.
I got you.
I've just been taking this slow, getting back to it.
Let me see your phone. I have no prior knowledge to who he is, so we're gonna just do a quick Instagram search real quick. If you're cool with this,
that's fine.
I mean, 4,000 monthly listeners is actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your Instagram? Gotcha. Let's get some. I want to get some information. I want to give you guys some good stuff here. So, do you have a project that you're going to drop this upcoming year?
I'm thinking about dropping this project called Life. I've been going to the studio and just been grinding my tail off just to make sure people, like I said, people understand my music. They understand what I'm saying. They know the meaning behind my music. So I do have an EP coming out. I'm probably going to drop it around like February. It's going to be called Life.
Life. Oh, now I'm trying to get to your Spotify. I want to see what your Spotify looking like. This is my first time ever doing this. I'm usually very, like I said, I know my stuff coming into it.
Yeah. Faith is definitely one of my biggest.
I was just going to say, I saw it. Hold on. Man, I lost it. This is not my phone, so I'm trying to navigate. Oh, here we go, Spotify. What's your Spotify here? Type that in.
I got you.
I'm gonna start listening, man. My whole thing down here, dude. I was listening to every artist that was playing tonight, most of them, because obviously I didn't know the other couple of the artists.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, you got streams, dog.
Bro, like, Faith really brought me a lot of my monthly listeners. So,
dude, hold on, I'm gonna give you a follow right there. We gonna listen to some stuff.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
So you were at 10,000. You said Faith brought in a lot. How'd that work?
Faith definitely. I did. I don't know if anybody knows this artist. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know him, but his name is Marco Lucas. And I had an opportunity to work with him, and it was just we worked together one time. Cash put us in the studio, and it was just a vibe. We made a song off gate. No re-records. We did everything in one take, bro.
One take,
bro. I promise you. We did one take. I did one take, sent it to Marco. Marco sent it back literally in 30 minutes. We dropped the song, and it just went crazy. I didn't think the song. It was my first song I ever dropped, so it was just I went crazy on it, and Marco went crazy, and my boy Jackson Free, he's a writer now. He used to be an artist, but he was on it too, and we just took off with it, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah. Almost 200,000 streams, dog.
Bro. Yeah.
I mean, for your first song,
bro. Like, I was mind blown. I'm in school, like, yo,
ding, 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 ding. like, what's going on,
bro,
man?
It definitely did what it's supposed to do.
And then, so you said EP project, so you're kind of just now focused on making music.
Just making music in the studio. I go to this studio in Greensboro called Universal.
Okay.
And I've definitely been getting in there a lot, trying to get as much time as I can and work, because I'm a full-time student and I have a full-time job. So I've been trying to balance everything.
You hustling.
Yeah, bro.
You hustling, dog.
Got to, bro. You got
that's
to.
All it's about, bro.
You can't be out here with no empty pockets, man.
No, that's
tell everybody every time. Every day the government is printing. And you gotta go get that money.
Rent's due every day.
Every day, bro.
So what advice would you give to any young artist or anyone out there trying to make it?
Advice that I would give is just stay motivated. You're gonna have a lot of ups and downs in this music industry. You're gonna have a lot of ups and downs in anything you do. And just stay motivated, stay positive, and be around the right people that's gonna support you. That's one thing I would tell if my future self or anybody that's willing to do music is just stay positive and stay motivated, and everything will come. God will put everything in line everything up in everything way.
Amen, man. Well, I can't wait to see you perform. What time are you going on?
I go on at 7.
You going on at 7? So you excited? You nervous? How you feeling right now?
Man,
let's get a pregame.
I'm around a lot of people that I know, so it's like a family thing. Mm-hmm. Like I want to go on the crowd. I want the crowd to feel what I'm saying. I'm gonna interact with the crowd and just have a good time, bro.
How important is that in music, bro? Like working with people that you genuinely mess with and rock with.
It definitely gives you a lot of motivation on what you're doing. It definitely puts your head at the right space when it comes to music. So it's like you got like my brothers to my left, family over here, people that you're bringing in here. It just makes a great atmosphere.
It's wild, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you being on, man.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Make sure you get a sticker. This is our YouTube. This is our that's actually going to get you a keychain.
Definitely tap in.
Heck yeah, man. We got a foundation. We got a nonprofit. We feed families.
Yes, sir.
So got YouTube. We do everything, man.
Yeah.
We're trying.
I'll definitely tap in. I appreciate y'all for the opportunity.
Hey, no doubt, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it,
hey,
bro.
good luck tonight.
Hey, thank you, too.
I'll take that from you.
Thank you, bro.